the god, who is worshipped as the one who removes our obstacles. He's prayed to before anything else. If you go to a lot of Indians' homes, you'll see there's a Ganeshji right in the doorway. Keep this home free of obstacles. If we're going to embark on a new job, a new career, a marriage, any new endeavor, a new home, a new office, we have Ganesh Puja. Also, if we're doing any type of other ceremony, other type of puja, we always begin with Ganesh Puja, or at least the Ganesh mantras. So in the Arti, for example, even before we do the Arti, we have the Ganesh mantras. The remover of obstacles, the divine manifestation of new beginnings. And so 10 days ago, we celebrate his arrival, his appearance on earth, in our home, however we conceptualize it. And then it's believed that for 10 days, he stays with us in our home. All over India, 10 days ago, people made homemade Ganesh murtis. And then it's believed that after 10 days, he leaves. And on that day, they take those murtis, hopefully made of nothing but organic clay, and immerse them into a body of water. Now, from a standpoint of meaning and significance and truth, well, first of all, when we think about Ganesh, he's never gone. When we think about any manifestation of the divine, there's so many stories associated with each of the divine manifestations of how they came onto earth, how they left. But they're not actually gone. It's not a matter of, oh, Ganeshji's gone. That divine blessing, that divine presence, regardless of whether we're talking about Lord Krishna, Lord Ram, Lord Shiva, Hanuman, I mean, any of the Divine Mother, any of the divine manifestations who came onto earth in form and had a certain period of time that they were here on earth, and then they no longer were here on earth in form. But God is with us. God doesn't go anywhere, clearly. Otherwise it wouldn't be God. And so when we talk about all of the different manifestations, it's really important to realize that what we're looking at is an energy of auspiciousness. So when we talk, for example, about the Trinity of Brahma as the creator and Vishnu as the sustainer, and therefore the incarnations of Vishnu as Lord Krishna, Lord Ram, all of the incarnations of Vishnu, and then Lord Shiva as the destroyer or dissolver. We're talking about different energies. It's not that there's 3 gods or dozens of gods or tens of thousands of gods. It's an energy of creation, an energy of sustenance, and an energy of disillusion. You look at nature, for example. Look at a tree. So a tree has beautiful green leaves that come out. Maybe that tree gives us apples. You can call that the energy of creation. For a while, those green leaves and apples live there, provide oxygen, provide water, provide nourishment, depending on the type of tree, to humans, to animals. We'll call that the energy of sustenance. And then, come October, November time in most parts of the world, those green leaves turn yellow and brown. And they fall to the earth. no more apples. Winter comes. So we'll call that an energy of disillusion. But here's what's beautiful about it. Those leaves that have been, quote unquote, destroyed, fall to the earth. They're covered with snow. They become the fertile soil in which the seeds, the blossoms of springtime come. So it's a cycle. It's not linear. It's not a beginning, a middle, and an end. It's an energy of creation, an energy of sustenance, an energy of dissolution, cycles of nature. And so when we're speaking about any of the divine manifestations, when we talk about Lord Ganesh, that presence of auspiciousness, that presence of remover of obstacles, of new beginnings, that presence is always here. And it's beautiful for us at this time. For me, one of the most deep aspects of this holiday is, well, all right, so what are the obstacles in my life? And it's not about, oh, Lord Ganesh, would you please do something about my mother-in-law? Or, oh, Lord Ganesh, would you do something about my boss because she's driving me crazy? Or, oh, Lord Ganesh, this traffic, it's not that. I mean, I'm sure some people do pray to Ganeshji for that, but that's not the actual meaning. The actual meaning is, what are the obstacles in my life? And what you realize when you look at them is, I'm actually the creator of the obstacles in my life. I didn't create my mother-in-law's personality or my boss's personality or the other cars on the highway, but I've created my reaction to them. I've created a mindset that says, this is what I want, this is how I want it, this is the way I like it. And when things don't go according to that, I create another obstacle, which is anger, frustration, non-acceptance. I won't take this. This isn't okay. That's the obstacle. The obstacle is not the presence of someone's personality. The obstacle is how I react to that. And so it's a beautiful holiday to really ask ourselves, all right, what are the obstacles in my life? What am I struggling with? And how can I pray to the energy of auspiciousness, the energy of removal of obstacles, to help clear me of my attachment to how I think things should be, of my ego that says how I think they should be is the right way. Because of course, we very rarely say, this is just how I like it, but I realize that you may like it a different way. Or this is how I think it should be done, but I realize you may have a completely different picture. Usually it's, this is how I think it should be done, and I'm right. This is how I like it, and I'm right. And so we use this time to say, all right, where is my ego creating obstacles? Is whether we're eating Chinese or Thai for dinner, or how the dishwasher is loaded, or how we do things in the house, or how this report actually gets prepared or presented, is that really the obstacle? Or is the obstacle my reaction to it? Is the obstacle really someone else's words or attitude or actions? Or is the obstacle my reaction to it, my attachment to how I think it should be? And so today, as we have the Visarjan means immersion, the part about that I like is, especially when we immerse in Ganga, which I don't like anything physical actually getting immersed in Ganga, but the symbolism of it is something I love, because Ganga is the purifier. Ganga is the mother goddess, here in the form of the river, but she's the goddess, she's the purifier. That's why people come from all over the world to have a bath in her waters. It's why people bring ashes of a loved one to immerse in her waters, so that that departed soul may be purified and therefore attain oneness with God. So she's the purifier. So instead of immersing an actual idol that's going to pollute the water, immerse that which is actually creating obstacles in us. Give Ganga your attachments. Give Ganga your anger. Give Ganga your jealousy. Give Ganga your ego. She can take it. And that doesn't pollute her. Pollutes us. It's an interesting irony. It sits in us, it pollutes us. But she can take it and it doesn't pollute her at all. And we become free. And so tonight is the night of that energy of auspiciousness, an energy of new beginnings, an energy of immersion. And so ask yourself, what is it I need to immerse? What is it I need to be free of? What is it I'm holding on to? Some identity from the past, some drama, some story I tell myself about who I am and what life is and how it should be and the type of person I am. All those stories, immerse them in Ganga. And pray to Lord Ganesh, or pray to whatever the name or the form or the no name or no form, it doesn't matter. Whatever that divine energy of auspiciousness is for you, to help you really give it. So those of us who love Lord Ganesh would say, oh Lord Ganesh, please help me give my ego to Ganga. Please help me give my attachment to Ganga. Please help me overcome my attachment to how things should be in the office, in the home, in this relationship. Help me remove that obstacle. And then we're so blessed because all over the world people are celebrating Ganesh Visurjan today. But only a handful of us are blessed enough to be on the banks of Ganga. And so we've got this double blessing of the energy of auspiciousness, the energy of immersion, and actually being on the banks of the river, who is the purifier.